Greetings, my name is Tanya Poole and I am the founder of the African School, which is an educational program designed to teach children and adults about the history and cultures of Africa and the African diaspora. I'm so excited to announce that we are about to release our first online educational program this summer, and we need your help to raise the funds in order to do so. A couple of years ago, when my daughter was in elementary school, I realized that many of our children still didn't know much about Africa and the history of its people throughout the world. I assumed, like many other parents, that this was being covered in the school curriculum. I was amazed to see that many of our children and adults still didn't know much about our history outside of some basic knowledge of well-known figures such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and a little bit of Harriet Tubman. What's worse is that when they did learn about our history, they typically weren't shown how that history is relevant to today. I wanted to address this issue, and though I had earned my undergraduate degree in history, I was unsure how to go about making a difference. So I began collaborating with knowledgeable people in the community to produce educational workshops for people in our community. Each workshop had a different theme. The first was called Discovering Our History Through Sound, Word, and Art, and we brought in visual artists, musicians, and poets to teach history through their art forms. For another workshop, we focused on Ghana, South Africa, and the Caribbean, and we brought in people from those areas to come and share their cultures. It was during this time that I began receiving requests from parents and educators for lessons that they could use at home or in their classrooms. I also began receiving requests from people who lived in other areas who wanted us to bring our workshop to them. I realized it was time to create a way for people to experience what we were doing, even if we weren't hosting an event. So I decided to develop an interactive online learning course that is similar to one of our workshops. This course will contain a total of 6 lessons that will be released 2 at a time over a 3-week period during the summer of 2013. Each lesson begins with a focus on an area of African or African American history and will end with guiding the student through a practical exercise that will connect them with what they just learned to their present. This course will feature demonstration videos and downloadable worksheets with each lesson. And because it will be released online, this course can be easily accessed from anywhere, whether the student is at home or traveling on summer vacation. And it is the perfect way for keeping their little minds active while school is out. The amount needed to complete this project is $5,000 and will go towards the development of our website that will allow students to download the lessons and watch each corresponding video. It will also help to compensate those who are collaborating with us to write the curriculum. For your contribution, you will receive a special perk as my token of appreciation. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you this summer.